Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Today we're going to be talking about Martell Holt trying to push for Arion Curry to come on the show again. Now we've talked about it in the past, but this is the latest on the story. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post or go live. And everyone, please like, share, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Now shout out to Chit Chat with QT for breaking the story, and shout out to Empress Radio because that's where I found out about it. So Carlos put a trailer of the Love and Marriage Huntsville episode on his Instagram page, and the comments section has been in shambles. A lot of people have been coming for Melody Cherie, saying all sorts of things. It's also even escalated to the point where some people are trying to push for Martell to be present at certain events that Melody is at, but then also for Arion Curry to come on the show. So if I just read one of the comments that someone said, Mel's marriage is in the past, so why continue to come for the Scott's marriage? Why can't that be in the past? Mel hates that Tisha and Kimi are still married. The hate Mel has for them is crazy. At Carlos King, please include Martell at these gatherings. Well, first of all, let's not act like Tisha does not come for Mel every chance she gets. She's always in these confessionals acting like a confessional gangster, always coming for Melody Cherie at any given opportunity. So the fact that people think that Melody must always take the high road and not defend herself and say whatever it is that she wants to say when they don't think about that, they don't think about protecting her in any way, is ridiculous to me. And for this person to say include Martell, let me be honest, I didn't even notice that Martell was not in these episodes. Like, it's been perfect. It's been seamless. There's really nothing happening in his life that we need to know. In relation to Arion Curry, we've heard everything she said. We know her perspective. We've watched all her lives at this point, all the interviews that she's done. Like, we know exactly what we know about it, and there's nothing else that we need to know, in my opinion. Now, someone responded and said, was it Mel saying anything to or about Tisha or her low vibrational marriage? Or was it Tisha just curious because Tisha is speaking on Mel and not vice versa? Another person said it was Tisha with all the mess, but when Mel fires back, she wants to act like the victim. 100% agree with that. Someone says, I'm coming from Married to Medicine fan, and I agree. You can tell certain people is receiving special treatment on the show. You can bring on Destiny's ex, a new wife, but brought on Tisha's cousin, but refuses to bring on Martell's baby mom to tell her side of the story. And Martell should have been at that dinner. He's a cast member. This is my thing. First of all, you're a Married to Medicine fan. I doubt that you've watched the season from season 1. So what do you really know about Love and Marriage Huntsville if you do not have all of the context? I think she is reaching. And at this point, just say that you are a side chick and you want the side chick to be heard, because I don't understand what more Martell's baby mom, Arion, has to say about being in a relationship with a married person. Like, what else does she have to say? There's really nothing that needs to be said. And also, let's not act like these people are going to hold her accountable for cheating with a married man. They're not going to do anything. They're going to let it slide because they do not like Melody Cherie. It's always been very clear that they do not like her, so it's not going to start now. Now, Martell Holt responded to that comment and said, let's go, say it louder. So clearly he wants Arion Curry on the show. He has done this in the past and allegedly been trying to push for Arion Curry to be on the show. My thing is, why now? There really isn't anything further that Arion is going to tell us that will push the story any further. Mel has been divorced for how many years? 4 years, I believe. What more do we need to hear about Arion Curry? Arion Curry was practically telling us how Martell takes care of her needs sexually and all that kind of stuff. We don't need to hear all of that. There is nothing else about that we need to hear. Let's not act like this hasn't been how many years ago now. What is new that we are going to learn from this situation? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, She went on Tasha K. She had her opportunity. She said all the things she said. And then when she was getting all the backlash that she got from it, it was now giving like, oh my goodness, I didn't expect all this backlash. What did you think was going to happen? You as a side chick go on a show and then taint the wife, talk about the wife like crap, when you should be apologetic for all the things that you have done. And to then find out that Martell was the one pushing for her to even have an interview with Tasha K is a madness to me. And so anyone that is pushing for Martell to be back on the show and in all these gatherings is an abusive person. You know that he's been convicted of DV, harassing communications. Gosh, I can't speak. You know he's been convicted. And now I know he's appealing it, but still, that doesn't mean he wasn't convicted. So you still want him around someone that he did and has admitted to all the things that he's done? Besides, there's always let's not act like she doesn't go on live whenever she feels like it. Now she's been quiet for recently, but she's gone on live so many times in the past to try to shout and say all sorts of things against Martell or against Melody or against or whoever it is that she wants to speak on. So let's not act like she's going to come on the show and do something different. If you want to turn the show to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, then go right ahead and bring her on. But if you want the show to maintain the level at which it currently is or even build it back up, then there is no reason for Arion Curry to be on the show. Let's not forget that Arion has come for the Scott's 2.0 marriage, in some ways by alleging that they were having all these extramarital affairs. So if that's really the truth and if that's really the case, all it takes is for Arion Curry to come on the show and throw her toys out the pram and expose them all. So they may not like Mel, but what they will get with Arion would be torture. And in a way, maybe that is what they deserve. But that being said, I still do not think she has any place on the show. She is going to chip in the franchise and it's going to get to a point where you are just making Martell into an even bigger asshole. At this point, Martell knows that he's not indispensable because the season has been rocking on without him in any way, shape or form. He has been there, but we haven't seen him in a lot of episodes. So clearly he doesn't have a lot going on for him right now. So he isn't even bringing anything to the show. In my opinion, he needs to leave the show as well. So he and Arion can leave the show and go find someone to sign them up to be on a reality TV. Let them go tell their story over there. We do not want that on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, I'm not oblivious to think that Carlos likes Melody. He doesn't. It is very obvious. It is painfully obvious at this point. I don't think there's anything that Carlos can tell us that would make us think that he likes her. Let's be clear. You posting the latest scene with her, I feel like you knew that people were going to drag her, and that's exactly what you did. You posted it in your comments. Yes, a lot of people were dragging her. A lot of people seem to have short-term memories and forget how Tisha and Kimmy have treated Mel for the longest time. You don't have to like Melody, but you have to be fair. If someone has been coming for you all through the seasons, in confessionals, coming for you constantly, in front of you, she's always doing prim and proper and but then behind you in confessionals and all these things, she is always talking smack. Tisha and Kimmy, but Tisha most especially. What makes you guys think Melody should spare her? You guys want a calm Melody, and she is calm, but you guys also have to understand that she is not going to sit down and continue to let people come for her. She will defend herself. And she's done exactly that. So people that are being all upset in the comments, like, get over it. This is a TV show. And if you remove the emotions for a few seconds, you will realize that what Melody said is actually true. They're not holding themselves to that same standard. Where was the standard with Martell? But all of a sudden with Destiny and Sunny, they have standards. cut it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button, and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.